Got my fanny pack on, came prepared. Sunglasses, because these lights are always bright as hell. Welcome back to Off the Field Podcast.
We're live.
Soup is also here.
What's up?
Welcome.
On my left.
Thanks for reminding me for glasses. You guys,
Oh, you're
I
welcome.
get to get blinded instead of you guys.
As a returning guest, I thought you would remember these lights.
Come on,
suck.
man.
That's true. I should have remembered. My bad.
You act brand new.
They don't suck in terms of how good they are, but they suck in how hot it can get
Yeah.
and how bright it can get.
That's why I'm real glossy.
And
We're going to finish drenched by the end of this video.
Seriously.
it doesn't help that it's also been hot outside.
Oh, beyond
yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
I saw in Death Valley just not too long ago. It was going to reach like 135.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, there's a bunch of tourists going out there, risking
Jesus.
their lives, taking pictures in front of a thermometer. I mean, come on, people. Don't be stupid.
I heard it's going to hit a new record for Death Valley. Like
Yeah,
the
it was
hottest
like-
it's ever been.
Like, well, I think that the record they talked about, I think it was 135 or 137, something like that. I'm not sure, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hot.
It's episode 27. We didn't say the number, but
Oh,
yeah, 27.
27.
So we want to start by talking. I didn't know it was coming up so quickly.
Yeah.
You are going to be a dad.
I am gonna be a dad. Yes.
When?
How do you
Today
feel?
is like we could say the date, right?
Yeah.
The actual date. So today's
Yeah.
what, the 24th?
24th.
So my baby's the due date is August 2nd. So I literally have a week. Well, I mean, she could literally call me right now and be like, "Hey,
It's coming early.
I'm ready to go. Let's
Yeah.
go," and I would have to leave, and we have to reschedule.
Yeah,
and next
God.
time I'll have a baby right here, But yeah, like I'm gonna be a dad.
How's it feel just being on go time now? I mean, this is
Um,
it. Pretty much, right?
Yeah, like right now I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can because I know I'm not gonna get any sleep at all.
Oh, dude.
So yeah, I'm ready. We're excited. Well, she's ready. I'm not quite ready. I'm like excited, nervous, anxious, scared, all of the above.
All the things
I
you
don't know-
should feel.
Everything.
Yeah, I don't know how to express it,
Yeah.
But it's like I'm ready for it. I
Good.
guess you could. Yeah, I'm ready for it. Yeah.
Is the house ready?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Whew.
Did you put pool noodles on everything?
No. His cage. No, I built his crib. Everything's fine.
You were posting stories assembling it, right?
Yeah. Stroller's ready. Everything is set. We have a shit ton of clothes, diapers, wipes.
How did you baby-proof the house, like for corners and stuff?
Yeah.
About that.
Baby proof. Hey, I'm not dead. I haven't got hurt. I think we're good.
Okay.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah, seriously. No, yeah. For real.
And if anybody's gonna make a sliding catch to prevent the baby from hitting like the table,
You want this
Soup's
guy
just
there.
gonna-
I know. My reaction time.
Yeah.
It's all the playing pitcher and all the comebackers coming back me.
So you already know the gender, correct?
Boy.
Boy.
Whoa, what's the name?
So the story behind the name, my girlfriend Edith, I love you, girl.
Oh.
She we didn't have a name until maybe last month, the 27th.
Really?
Yeah, or the 26th. I forgot.
I
I
mean,
wrote it down. I wrote down.
It is something you want to take your time with. Make sure
Yeah.
you like this is the name.
What we did was, okay, in Disney they have the San Francisco game
Yeah,
model
yeah.
and everything on the bridge.
Yeah.
So underneath one of the bridge towers, they're right now they're covered. You won't be able to see them when you
Yeah.
go or if you go.
Yeah.
Like you'll see them that they're covered. They brought it down and actually put it on the floor so all cast members could sign.
Oh wow.
My bright idea was, I called her. I'm like, hey, let's put the baby's name on this. So I
Nice.
put my name, her name on each side, and then right in the middle is his name. We came up with the name right then and there.
What was it?
Nico Eric Valdez.
I like it.
Yeah,
That's sick.
he didn't want, Luis, like my name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
no
knows
Luis
it's
Jr.
Yeah, she hates my name. She says it's an ugly name. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't care. But yeah, I got to name the middle name.
Is Eric for Coop?
Definitely.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, that's for my boy.
Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Coop passed away 2018.
Yeah.
If you didn't know his real name, it's Eric. It's spelled the same way with the
Same
K.
way, ERIK.
beautiful.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, baby life is coming for you.
Yeah.
We just had Andy last episode.
I know
is-
that one right there.
Yeah.
When he told me, "Hey, I want you to look at my phone and I want to film a reaction," I was like, "This guy."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like I knew already. I was like, "Let me see."
Yeah.
But I'm excited for them too. That Good people. I love them.
They're due in October. I didn't know yours was like. I thought yours was coming after.
No. This is like, yeah.
Yeah,
Time's really flown by,
crazy.
bro.
Big time,
Like, I'm
man.
like looking back and I'm like, holy shit.
It's always when people say, "I can't tell you," when there's like some. Because I was one of the last people to find out about Andy.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we can't tell you." I'm like, "It's a kid."
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
like
Yep.
just saying we can't tell you means it's a kid.
Yeah.
Like it's the most obvious thing ever.
Yeah.
And so
For sure.
I'm excited for you. I'm excited for Andy.
Yeah.
And before we move on to other topics, let's cover some sports news, world news, around the horn. Let's get started talking about Ohtani. He hasn't been traded yet.
Okay.
And I wanna just vent a little bit on MLB Network. I'm chilling downstairs the other day. I get a call from Tony Todd.
Oh.
And he's like, "Hey, man, you got MLB Network on right now? They just went to break saying breaking news, 29-year-old pitcher traded." And they were like, "We'll explain when we return." And I'm like, no.
I already would have been shitting pants.
And so I turn on MLB Network. It's on commercial. And then I'm still on the phone with him. And they come back. And, they go through the overlay like, do. And then as soon as they show what it is, it's Ohtani highlights. And I'm like, no way.
Bro's on suicide.
And Greg Amsinger's like, breaking news, Baltimore Orioles. And I'm like, it's happening.
Oh, my goodness.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
And then after showing all these Ohtani highlights while he's explaining that part, he's like, just kidding. Oakland A's pitcher, Fujinami. And I'm like, that happened 4 hours ago. This is not breaking news. I had a heart attack.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
They needed
Yeah.
to click
Wow.
on that, bro. They needed everybody on that.
Yeah. And the Angels have come out of the gate in the second half playing pretty good.
Yeah.
And so, unfortunately, or I don't even know if it's unfortunate or fortunate, this whole Ohtani thing is a mess. We are probably going to hang on to him, which I love because I get to see him play to the end of the season, but
No.
the effects going into the next season could be catastrophic.
Yeah. See, with the whole
Yeah.
Ohtani thing, I'm going to rant on now.
Mm.
So, he's looking to play for a contending ball club.
Yes.
Now, if the Angels make moves, who are they going to give up to gain? You know what I mean? Because they have on paper, the Angels look good.
Yeah, they have.
without a doubt.
Always.
The names they have, they look good.
Yeah.
But I don't see them making any more moves,
No.
which is sad.
They're, especially if we're talking about like this season, if they're being buyers or sellers, they're in too much of a middle ground to where you can't really buy
Yes.
and you can't really sell.
Yeah.
And as we film this, we only have 7 games, so a week's worth of games left
Until
the trade
Yeah.
deadline. And it's Detroit, who we should win the series against, Toronto, who we should win the series against, and then Atlanta is the last day of the deadline. And I think we're going to win a majority of those games. At least I think we should. And I don't think they're going to move them because they're going to be like, well, we started out so hot. And
Now, but with that, say they do trade him,
yeah.
who's going to pick up Ohtani's slack? No,
Yeah.
I don't want to say slack because he's not slacking at all.
For what he does for
But-
the Angels.
For
He's-
2 months.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody.
Yeah, exactly. For
Yeah.
2 months? No, I don't. I highly doubt that.
Mm-hmm.
If he knows he's going to leave and he wants to re-sign with that squad,
Yeah.
then by all means, go for it and go to a winning ball club.
Mm-hmm.
Go to a playoff bound
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
But I just, I don't know. I highly doubt he's going to get moved this season.
Especially because of Artie Moreno. He's too much of a money-hungry guy. Like
100%.
he just thinks about like how much Ohtani will bring his pockets for
Yeah.
the rest of this season, and it's unbearable. And I saw MLB on Fox post 10 projected trades that like teams would make, and all of the ones that they posted, I was like, dude, really? Like they were all prospects.
Yeah.
I at least want one major league ready guy.
Yeah.
Because we're giving up a generational, century talent. Like,
The once in a lifetime like person.
yes,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
came
like
about.
you got to give me at least one major league ready guy, 2 of your top prospects at least.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only one that my brain can physically say, like, okay, I'll live, is with the Reds. But I'm not answering that phone if the first person out of their mouth is not Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah.
But look what you're getting.
Yeah, but you're not gonna go straight up 1-1. You have to think
No, not
other-
1-1.
other-
Not 1-1. No.
Yeah,
no.
you can't go straight up 1-1.
No.
Nothing about Otani is gonna be 1-1. It's
No.
gonna be Otani and a list.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, no.
Yeah, exactly. But it's gonna be weird. I wake up every day hoping when I look at my phone, like, okay,
You don't get
we're
that
good. We're good. Because
Oh, bad.
even though it might be better for the future of the Angels, it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Traded or signed, doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
And speaking of Ellie De La Cruz, I didn't tell Mobo this. I bought a Ellie De La Cruz City Connect jersey.
Wow. no
Literally
kidding.
today. And I had to pull an Art because Art wanted a Randy jersey.
No, you
seen that.
didn't.
I
And
seen
he
that.
called the Tampa team store and said, "Hi, I'm a Rays fan all the way in California, and I would like to purchase a jersey. Can you guys do that for me?" And he got the rainbow throwback
Oh, that's
Got
beautiful.
Randy
You couldn't
on the
find
back.
it anywhere online to bring it over?
for Ellie.
Yeah, or for
Almost happened.
you almost did. I stopped. You couldn't get the Rosarina jersey at all here.
No, not the rainbow one.
Yeah.
But so I really wanted Ellie because I think Ellie's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, and especially with the newer age players, it takes a lot for me to buy a jersey because like I have a closet full of jerseys from high school, but like the only jersey besides Angels that I have in there is Tatis. That's like a newer age player. So Ellie will be the second.
And I mean, you can't really hold on to that jersey too. You don't know if he's gonna get moved or what, not to, as well. You know.
Yeah.
That's why I never get like current Dodger player jerseys. Like I have two jerseys. I have a Hideo Nomo jersey,
And you're
and I have my Dale Strawberry
Yeah.
jersey. You know,
Nice.
those are only two Dodger jerseys I have.
I can't wait till it gets here. I got the City Connect, so it's all black. And
Yeah.
it's gonna say De La Cruz.
I'm no fan of any of those
Yeah.
City Connects. I mean, I'll rank. I could rank them. Like I watched a
Yeah.
video with that, but like, yeah, I'm not a fan of. They look like softball players. Sorry, they look like softball players.
I love that one. And I did the same thing Art did. I called the Reds team store and I was like, "Hi, I'm a Reds fan in California and there's nothing on MLB Shop, there's nothing on Fanatics. Is there any way?" And like as I was saying it, he's like, "Yeah, we don't have City Connect Ellie's." And I'm like, "Okay, hold on. Can I get a City Connect blank and customize De La Cruz on the back?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, we can do that." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And then I just hope because it was loud in the team store.
Yeah.
And I had to repeat my address to him like 6 times.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, he's like, "Dude, it's so hard to hear in here." And I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Can you repeat it back to me?" And he repeated it back. And I was like, "Yeah, sounds good." But I'm just crossing my fingers until it's here at the house. So
Your
I'm
neighbor
gonna
gets
give you. I'm gonna give you a call in like 2 weeks. Hey, I just got a jersey.
Yeah.
I just got an Ellie jersey.
if it's not here in 2 weeks, I'm calling them and
Excuse
being
me.
like,
Yeah.
"Hey, it's not here."
Can you resend another one just to be sure?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So I can't wait to get that. And another one, I'm not a big soccer guy. I don't pay attention to soccer. I know you like soccer, but you don't really pay
Who?
attention to soccer news.
I actually
this
grew up
is-
playing soccer just a little bit, so I'm a little bit no. But did you see what Mbappe got offered today?
1 year, just one.
1 year.
And tell them how much.
1 year, 776 mil.
Yeah.
Wow.
1 year,
is-
776 million. That's how much Otani will be around for like 13 years.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Wow.
insane to me.
Yeah.
Bro. And keep in mind, this kid is like 24, 25 years old.
Like I said, we don't know much about
Insane.
soccer. Like pro soccer.
Oh, he's phenomenal because he was one of.
Well, I know him. He's like one of the names. Like he's
he
a
was,
name.
He was in. He
Messi.
was a big name in the World Cup.
Yeah,
he was
like
pretty much the one that saved France's ass.
he's like
and
in
then
that
they lost
circle
him.
where you say Messi, Mbappe, Ronaldo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah.
But dude, can you believe that?
That's insane.
Someone shows up to your door being like, "Here, play for my team."
Wow.
Yeah.
Soccer sucks.
I agree. And then this is our first hot top in a while. We actually have a hot top, which is our segment for just other news that isn't sports.
Okay.
And this is more of a rant. And
More
I
of a
don't.
rant.
I like rants. I like rants. 'Cause
I
Yeah.
hope this doesn't come off like, oh, they're just old. The NPC trend. Have you heard of this?
no.
Oh my God,
love
dude!
this.
It is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Okay.
People go on TikTok live, okay?
Okay.
And you know how you can send gifts on live? Like there's all kinds of gifts.
Oh, like the cowboy hat, the mustache.
Yeah, the cowboy hat, the
Roses.
roses,
Yeah, yeah.
stuff like that. So they will, you know what an NPC is, right? Like in a video game, like
Non-player,
yeah.
yeah.
just like the characters that walk around and shit.
Okay.
So they sit on their live and they go like this, and then as gifts come in, they have something ready for every gift that TikTok offers. So like rose is like one of the most common ones people
Yeah.
can gift. So there's a guy who impersonates Miles Morales, and he just is like this, and he's like, "Thanks for the roses. Thanks for the roses. Thanks for the roses." And then there's like another gift you can send. It's a chili pepper, and he'll be like, "Ah, that's hot. Ah, that's hot." And they just sit there and do that for
and
hours.
and over again.
I could just imagine someone sending an eggplant. Oh, I just choked.
The-
Or something, something
There's
like that.
the most popular one is this girl. She's got like blonde hair, and
Okay.
she popped up on my For You page today, and I was like, "How many people are watching her right now?" I click in,
Stupid amount.
50,000 people are watching her.
50K?
Just like, ice cream, ice cream, and I'm like, dude, what the? And they're making more money than us, all of us combined, probably.
Wow.
YouTuber I watch was also doing it.
Yeah.
And he popped up on my For You page doing it. I'm like, dude, not you, bro. Come on. But here's what I liked about him. First of all, he was killing two birds with one stone. He was working out while doing it. So he was running in place for 3 hours. He
wow.
was sweating. And
like
then,
I am right now, yeah.
yeah, and he'd be like, "Oh, thanks for the roses. Thanks for the roses." But then he, like every like 10 roses, he would be like, "Hey, by the way, everybody," while he's still running in place. "Hey, by the way, everybody, I do actual real content on YouTube if you don't want to watch this bullshit." So he wanted to test how much he'd make off it in those
Yeah.
3 hours. He went live on YouTube later that night to do his regular thing that he does.
Yeah.
And he was breaking it down. He was talking about it, and he's like, for 3 hours, he made $1,000. So he made
What?
$300 an hour, basically.
The split on that is insane.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous.
But-
I need to become an NPC full time.
Each viewer, the average duration they were watching was like 30 seconds. And
Oh yeah,
then,
because if you're
then
not doing anything, you just move.
Yeah.
they dip out. And it's like the forbidden rule that if you break your NPC character, that people get pissed. They're like, "No, how dare you?" Like blah blah blah. Like that lady, the most
We're
popular.
seriously living in a simulation.
Yeah, that lady, she broke character because one of her kids like broke something, and she was like, "Hey!" And then everyone was like,
She switched her accent. It was crazy because the whole stream of the comments being broken. She broke character. She broke character.
That's
Oh my god!
great.
And then people still eat it up, and they still follow her, and they still gift her. It's an ongoing circle, bro. I'm
Now-
so heated at it. Like it's so stupid.
"It is."
She's showing cleavage though.
She's actually not.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
crazy thing.
Hold on a little bit.
That yeah.
Sometimes,
Okay.
but not all the. Like I've seen worse.
But it's
Yeah.
just like, why, bro? Like, how is that?
Don't know.
That's viable.
I'm gonna be sitting in this chair till 3 a.m. editing,
Just staring.
and I'm gonna grind as I always do. But some girl in Connecticut's just gonna go, "Thanks for the ice cream," and she's gonna make more than me. If I catch any of you doing this, I'm coming to softball and I'm taking a bat to the dome. I'm gonna be like Squidward in that SpongeBob episode. I'm gonna be like, "Right here, sir." Along with the baby, you also pulled me aside and a few other people
Yeah.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I believe, and you told us you're stepping away.
I am
What?
Yeah.
done with softball. Yes.
Yes.
No
Uh,
way.
I'm not sure if I am coming back. We'll see.
This is the first
Yeah.
I'm hearing
So-
about.
Just for
yeah,
the foreseeable future,
just
to,
for now.
Yeah.
You-
I mean, right now
you got a whole nother human to take
Yeah,
care of.
yeah. I'm
Fully
I'm
committed.
A lot more committed to that. You know, obviously,
course.
Yeah.
I kind of have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, the game that I played last that was filmed, it was I forgot when was that.
It was like 3 weeks ago. It was definitely 3 weeks ago because last week I played. 2 weeks ago I was in Mexico, so it was the week before that.
Yeah.
So
So that game was my final game. I just it just didn't seem like a final game. Like you know how
yeah,
a good
I'm sure there will be a day
away
where we
game.
see you at softball again, but just for the future and like the years to come.
Yeah.
Until I think you even told me until the baby is like able to like
yeah, I mean,
think and do its own.
yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you
Yeah.
for being a fan.
Mm.
But we'll see if you guys see me more or not.
Yeah. Because you were talking to Bobby for a long time that day also.
Yes.
I'm assuming it was all the same stuff. Just
yeah,
like,
it was just
Yeah.
we talked about, you know, just if everything's good, you know, like if I need any help or or anything, just give him a call. He's more than willing to help me.
Yeah.
I tell him thank you, but I'm an adult.
Yeah.
I need to learn on my own.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah. And Bobby doesn't have children, so.
Yeah. No.
So he's just gonna be learning. I mean, Benny probably could give you some good advice
Yeah.
with that because I'm sure Lumpy
For
was
sure,
just
you
like
guys
a
are gonna
whole.
relate, have
Yeah.
beers over it.
I'm sure Lumpy was a whole tornado around the house.
Oh,
Probably still.
Yeah,
is.
probably still is.
Little
Yeah.
Tasmanian devil.
A little, I mean, I think he's more disciplined now, only because he's getting a little older. I'm not gonna say mature because he's not mature, but
No.
he's getting there. His
You know the funniest
calmness.
self-aware thing to me? This happened months ago when we played it that one weekend in randomly.
Okay.
Oh, I just said, oh, damn it. Okay, what's the timestamp so I don't have to search for this? I just said the name of one of our fields, and I'm going to have to bleep that out. Okay, Austin?
I'm like, wait a minute, what are you talking about, bro?
Okay, so we were at a field we play on.
Disclose
park.
location.
Yes, okay. Lumpy comes up to me, and he's like talking. He like just registered that I had a Tesla.
Okay.
And he's like, you drive a Tesla? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, give me one. And I'm like, I think your dad can get one. And then he's like, my dad says he makes all the money on the channel, but I feel like I make the money. And I'm like,
Whoa.
he's self-aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, your videos do go nuts. So
Yeah. Seriously,
I was like, I didn't think I'd hear him say that at 9 years old.
that's crazy.
The Thunder, your men's league team.
Yeah.
You guys kicked some ass this
Yeah.
past couple of weeks.
Yeah. The past couple weeks we've been on a streak. Pretty
Yeah.
much ever since
I played.
you helped us out.
Yeah.
We've been on a win streak.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Well, we maybe lost one game since then or two. I don't know. We finished the season in first.
So if you want a better reference, I did a vlog playing for
yeah.
Soup's team. I was mic'd up. It was supposed to be you mic'd up.
Yes.
But your team was short a player.
Yeah.
So I was like, screw it. For
Luckily,
the content.
we had the extra jersey. We had
Yeah.
an extra hat. We had extra pants.
The only thing
Just
that
no
sucked,
socks for him.
The only thing that sucked is they ruled it a forfeit.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucked. I was
Yeah.
like, all right, like I'm still down to play. Yeah, because they saw me like grabbing everything and like
getting dressed and stuff,
like
yeah.
that they knew I wasn't a part of the
Oh.
team, so they were like, oh, by rule, he's not on the team, which means they don't have enough.
Yeah.
And so
Wah.
there's a forfeit. But you made playoffs.
We
The
did.
Thunder.
I'm actually waiting for a text to see if we get a bye this coming up Sunday or we play.
Okay, I think that it might have been a perfect storm. Thunderstorm. The fact that I ended up being mic'd up because me and you have both said we still plan to do it with you mic'd
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And now that playoffs is here, that might even be like a
I mean, I would love to do it, but I don't think the manager would want it.
okay.
He would want more focused
Yeah.
playing,
Okay.
So, yeah.
You tell me. It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
good.
I mean,
yeah.
there's always next season.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, well, that's if I'm still playing.
Yeah.
Comes up to you mid game. Why are you mic'd up? Why are you mic'd up? Take that thing
Yeah.
off right now.
You guys were number 1 seed this year?
Well, okay, so we were told if we won this last Sunday, we would have sole possession of first place.
Okay.
If we lost, it would be a 6-way tie for first place.
Oh my God.
6 ways, okay? 6 ways
Jeez.
or 5 ways.
Damn.
Either
Yeah.
way, a lot of teams, top 5, top 6, whatever.
Yeah.
And it comes to the other manager's attention, like, hey, we all have the same record. And we're like, what? He's like, yeah, there's 5 teams in first.
Huh.
But we're thinking about it. We're like, okay, that makes sense. But at the same time, we scored more runs.
Yeah, so it's
we
a tiebreaker.
Yeah. Out of that, the scoring more runs should count into that.
Yeah.
Or it might be the head-to-head
Matchups.
matchup
yeah,
between
yeah.
the 5 teams. And
Yeah.
we looked at it, and we're 3-2.
Sometimes we forget a question. Stepping away from softball,
Oh.
what's going to be the thing you miss the most?
Hanging out with the guys and stuff.
Yeah.
But, like, I'll be real. Ever since, like, Coop passed, or I'm not gonna say since Coop passed, but I feel real distant from people.
Oh, yeah.
Like even well, obviously now, but like the past year or two, I still kind of felt distant because I wasn't really. Everybody's so much younger than I am.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like I don't know. I just felt distant, and I feel distant. So I don't know if I would. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna miss anything, but I'm gonna miss just being around people.
Yeah.
Being around you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge reason I love going as well. Is just getting to hang out with everybody,
Yeah.
like on a day, and
It's like literally
play
people
softball.
from everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, to valley to valley.
There's
you know?
no way we'd be able to plan a thing to get all of us on the same day for anything else.
Yeah, no.
It just wouldn't happen.
No,
Like,
not at all. Not at all.
We're still gonna hang out, obviously.
Oh, yeah,
as time
definitely.
goes on, like there's Disney,
We
there's
better.
Angel games, Dodger
Everything, yeah.
games,
Oh, yeah,
there's
for
all
sure.
kinds of things.
For sure.
We're still gonna see each other.
100%.
And this one caught me off guard. I did not know this. You told me this, and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
so go ahead.
Let me ask him.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Couple. Well, not
Nice
couple
voice crack.
months- I know, huh? Still pubescent.
I did
Momo.
not sign papers for that video.
A couple. I want to say years ago, you and me were talking, and somehow we ended up on like wrestling, WWE. I mean, people don't know you were a big fan back in the day. Growing
Huge
up.
fan. I
Like,
mean, I guess I
stupid big fan.
I could still be a really good friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell the fans and tell Austin. Did you at one point become a wrestler and was doing house shows?
Okay. No.
Because I remember I mentioned to him like at dinner the other day, and it's like we're just hanging out. We're like, oh, we're probably thinking soup for the podcast. I'm like, oh, cool, this and that. And I mentioned that the last time you were here, oh, he loves WWE.
Yeah.
Like that was
That I knew.
growing up.
Yeah.
And then I told him, I'm like, oh yeah, when he was a wrestler, and he was like, what the,
No.
what the fuck
I'm like, what are you talking
and I'm
about?
like, well, I remember that he had dressed up and like he had told me that he was part of a show one time.
No. Okay. So when I was younger, okay, I was not a wrestler. I was, it was just a bunch of me and friends who did backyard.
Oh,
wrestling
okay.
type
See,
of
if we
stuff.
talk about
So
that, I
it-
did that too.
But we like literally
Yeah.
like we had.
You
Like-
made it sound like kind of.
I know, the way he
Well, no,
told
'cause
me.
We when we were younger, we looked at the grappling. We knew how to grapple. We knew
Yeah.
how to do flips. We knew how to do all this stuff, but we never really we actually got hurt. You know, I mean,
Yeah, like
it
you
fucking
sell
hurts
it, but
taking
like
a bump.
Yeah.
It hurts
Without a
taking
doubt.
a bump. So we would get the aluminum trays.
oh yeah,
They're like this thin.
Yeah.
So yeah, we would just spray paint them and turn them into like chairs, and we would use those. Wow, and it makes a big loud sound.
Yeah.
So just get hit, whatever. My friend, he always like bladed himself.
Oh my
Really?
god.
Yeah, oh yeah.
took-
I could never do that.
He took it to the pro level.
Yeah,
was
he did. But he actually went into indie wrestling.
Oh, really?
He's actually an indie wrestler.
Oh wow.
If you look him up, Oso Loco,
I'll be,
look him up.
I will
Yeah.
lose my mind right now. Is he a part of GCW?
Yes.
Wow.
what?
I've known him since I was little. I played t-ball ever since we're little.
Yeah.
T-ball 5-6 years old. Well, I started at 3, but I met him like around 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
And we grew up together. He was in marching band as well. He was a cymbal player.
Huh.
And then he went off and he ended up becoming who he is now, Oso Loco.
Wow, that's crazy. Because
Yeah.
that's the house show I went to a couple months ago. Is GCW.
Okay,
saw-
yeah.
you saw
He didn't.
Oso Loco.
He didn't wrestle.
Yeah,
But
okay.
that's just the company I saw was GCW.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if you look him up, I'm guarantee you'll see him. He's a lot larger now.
Yeah.
But like, yeah.
I'm also local and I'm also ready. I'm about to make you see that I belong here.
He hated when I did like the old Christian pose. He looked at me. He goes, like shit, like he was really disgusted about it. But
Yeah.
yeah. So that's what I did. Backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
But
My friend
Yeah.
owned a trampoline at his house,
Okay.
so we would go on the trampoline and we'd like give each other tombstone pile drivers,
Oh, yeah.
FUs,
Yeah.
Batista balls.
oh yeah.
I'd give
well,
the meanest,
back then we didn't have those type of moves.
Yeah.
We just had like flying elbows,
Rock bottom.
rock bottom,
Yeah.
stunners, whatever.
Yeah.
My move was a falcon arrow.
Oh, nice, nice.
So you
It's
take
the
them up like a suplex and then
yeah.
drop them
Yeah,
down this way.
yeah.
Oh, kind of like Goldberg's finisher, but
Yeah,
Towards
but
the
instead,
front.
in
instead
front.
of going, instead of like power slamming them,
Yeah.
like to the front and drop them down.
You like sit
On the
down
back.
with them
Yeah.
basically. You're like, bah,
Yeah.
like that.
what would yours be?
Good old F5.
F5. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm either hitting a 5-star frog splash or
God,
maybe
that.
maybe a leap of faith. Leap of faith would be a
Wow,
good
that's
one. Just
coast to coast or what?
Oh,
Damn.
Shane McMahon,
That's
bro.
terrible, man.
oh no,
Oh
it's
my
terrifying,
God.
and my body's not gonna.
Fella
last
wants to
one bit.
break his neck at 27.
I'm gonna land it. And like, are you good?
Call for the
exit.
That's the emergency sign in wrestling.
Yeah.
If you didn't know that.
Have you been to a good amount of like live shows or?
I've been to. Oh man, 2004 Judgment Day, a super
Really?
show, at the pond, and then I've been to WrestleMania 21.
You went to the WrestleMania 21?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen one
Wow,
of the
bro.
best matches you'll ever be a part of.
The DVD's in this room. The DVD's
I
like
have
over
my
there
DVD
somewhere.
from Kid
Okay, so
Yeah.
you see me gain up to go to the restroom during Piper's Pit.
What?
I was wearing khaki shorts with one of those baseball tees, white in the middle and the
Black
blue sleeves.
Oh, okay.
Blue sleeves. You see me walking across the back. You see me like going through the rows. We literally sat
Pretty much camera view, no?
camera view, but like okay, you know the stage setup was a ramp.
Yeah.
And on the sides. Oh,
Yeah.
here we go. I touched it.
No, you're good.
On the sides they had like the red, the Hollywood sign and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
I was on the right side. You know where Triple H came out? I seen
Yeah.
him come from underneath, get in the thing, so when he gets up there.
This will be
Like
even.
I was like literally right behind Motorhead.
This will be even crazier.
Dude.
If how many people did you go with? Just you and a friend,
Me and my friend.
dude. So the one you went to is the original WrestleMania Goes Hollywood.
Yes.
That was your first WrestleMania.
Yeah.
My first WrestleMania was the revamped WrestleMania Goes Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
You went with one friend. I went with one friend.
Yeah.
You sat stage right. I sat stage
There you
right.
go.
You saw the superstars getting ready. I saw the superstars
Yep.
getting ready.
Hell yeah.
It's like a copy and paste all those years later.
Right?
Dude, oh
That's
my God, what a
great.
I can't
trip.
believe because you've known I'm into wrestling all these years, and not once did you mention you went to WrestleMania 21.
I thought I had before.
No.
I don't think you've ever had, bro.
Because when you said, I think when you said you were going, when I heard that you were going, I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, you know, and that's when I think I said something about
Oh man,
Yeah.
I guess I didn't retain it.
it. Yeah.
Huh?
Huge.
Crazy.
You remember who was on the card for Judgment Day? Dude, that was a
Judgment
throwback.
Day, yeah. Okay. Whew. The dark match.
Here, Mobo, hand me that. You guys talk about it.
The
This is what Peacock's good for.
the dark match is
A dark match, by the way, for everybody,
Oh.
is like a match that isn't
yeah
live, not
yeah.
filmed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like before.
What was the
name
main
was so
event
familiar.
of?
The main event for that night was Eddie and JBL.
Ooh.
Oh, is that the match where he
That's
brought
the
up the
match
belt?
where he hit him like JBL hit him so hard with the chair
Hmm.
that his like get on a massive crimson mask.
You were there for that
Yeah.
match?
Gee.
That thing echoed.
I'm
throughout
super-
the whole Staples.
I'm
my
super
God,
jealous
that's
of you
chilling.
because you got to see like Attitude Era wrestling.
Oh, yeah.
Like the wrestling I get to see today is nowhere near.
Yeah, no, like man, dude. Ugh.
What would you change about the new era compared to what you obviously grew up with? I mean, what you grew up with, people consider probably the greatest that we're probably going to see for a long
Yeah.
time. Like just alone, I mean, characters, wrestlers, action. I mean,
Their rating
the
a
ratings.
lot more
Restrictive, you feel?
yeah, a lot more less filtered content.
Yeah.
It was much more raw, no pun intended.
Oh yeah. There were jaw dropping moments like
was
every
more.
single night.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more blood.
We'll
yeah.
we'll take a look at everything once we finish up the podcast.
Yeah.
But unless it's one of those ones right there, which it's not. Okay.
Might be.
So obviously when we have a guest, I always want to talk about like them and things happening in their lives and things. But I had another cool thing happen this week. I went to a banana ball game. Dude, first of all, let me tell you, it is a process to get banana ball tickets unless you want to buy the resells, which are like $500.
Jeez.
What the hell?
But the bananas sell them for $25.
Okay.
But you know, there's scummy people out
Scalpers,
there that
yep.
want to get them, and
Scammers.
so they do a process of you sign up, and then it's a lottery, and then you have to hope you win that lottery, and if you win that
Oh.
lottery, you get to buy tickets,
Okay.
and you only get to buy 4 max.
Okay.
So I signed up for it, Captain America signed up for it, and my mom signed up for it.
Oh, nice.
The email comes out of who wins.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. Cap didn't get it. But my mom got it.
Oh,
and
wow.
so she bought 4. Me, Gabe, Cap, and my mom went. And immediately when you go in, like, also, if you don't know, banana baseball, first of all, you should. And second of all, it's just like baseball and entertainment. It's like baseball and WWE combined. Just they're not hurting each other, but just like
Nice.
entertainment value.
Yeah.
And so you line up, then they split the line. The players parade through the line to go into the stadium.
Okay.
Really?
And then you go in, and it's first come, first serve. So everyone's running for seats.
Oh.
So we get in immediately, and I knew there was going to be so many fans because our fans are kids, and Banana Ball attracts a lot of kids.
A lot of kids. Yeah.
So and I'm like, let's try to get home plate if we can. The gate we go in through is home plate, and we're like, all right. I'm looking around. I'm like, are those 4 open? No, we have these. Are those 4? No, we got these ones. I'm like, damn it. And then a bunch of kids are just like, oh, Spidey, Gabe. And I'm like, in a minute, like
We're trying to sit down.
I'm literally like, we don't have seats yet. Like, as soon as we get seats, like, you can watch me go get my seats. Just like, as soon as we have seats, I will sign. I will take pictures.
Yeah.
We just need seats.
Yeah.
And so I'm like looking. I'm like, dude, there's nothing here. And I'm like, all right, Cap, turn around. We got to go back up and get like, I guess the upper level of home plate.
Okay.
And then as I'm walking back, my mom just goes, Oz, and she's in the front row. And she's like, right here.
Crap.
Nice.
And I'm like, 4? And she's like, no, it's 3. She's like, you guys sit here. And I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And then there was 1 seat 2 rows behind us. So me, Gabe, and Cap sat front row, and she sat 2 rows behind us.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And then, so we had the best seats. The only thing I was bummed about, amazing view, not going to complain, but a rule in Banana Ball is fans can catch the out.
Yeah.
So for us, it was near impossible. It would have had to clear the
like
net.
literally straight up, right?
Clear the net just barely. That would be our only hope.
That's rough.
And so I was like, damn, we're not going to have a chance at that, but everything else is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
And so it was seeing the entrances, the acts they put together is totally crazy. And they like, I'm trying to think of the pregame festivities. They brought a kid out with a banana, and it's is the banana ripe or good? And they play epic music with a suitcase with a banana in it. And they bring it to the kid. The kid peels the banana. He takes a bite, and then he goes, is the banana good or bad? And the kid just went, good. And then everyone goes, ah!
Nice.
Steam. They shoot out for like the entrances and shit.
Yeah.
And then you seen the dancing umpire? He breaks it down on strikeouts and everything. So he was talking to us before the game, and he goes up to Gabe. Gabe had 2 hot dogs. And he's like, those hot dogs? And he's like, yeah. And he's like, save one for me. So in like the 4th or 5th inning, he's like, you still got that hot dog? And he's like, yeah. And then Gabe gives it to him under the net. And he's just like eating. He's like, it's a good hot dog. I have the whole conversation on video.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, it's a good hot dog. It's a good hot dog. He's just eating it while they're exchanging sides. And then another, one of the players comes over, and he's like, oh, you got a hot dog? And he's like, this is a good hot dog, man. And they're just going the whole time. And then so we have that whole thing on there. The dudes are legit too, I think.
So what? Oh, I'm sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah.
But he gave him a ball too, right?
Oh yeah.
I've seen that.
So Gabe was like, how about a game ball? And then he was like, he just reached in his like umpire pocket, and he's like, here you go.
That's awesome.
That's all it took.
Nice.
Are they any different, or is it just a baseball yellow?
Mine's over there. I should have kept it over here. It looks like a softball. It's yellow and has blue laces. That's a souvenir ball. It looks exactly like the game ball.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, the baseballs are yellow. The bases are yellow. And they do trick plays and everything. Amazing what they can do, and they're talented. Like I think 3 of the guys hit bombs.
Nice.
And it was at the Quake Stadium.
Okay.
And have you been there before?
I've been there once, long time ago.
You know how the trees are in the outfield?
Yeah.
One of the guys hit it off the tree in left field, and I was like, damn.
That's a tank.
Is it like 450 easily?
He killed it.
No, I don't know how far, but that's a tank.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, totally crazy. Tons of rules that are different than regular baseball. Like per inning is how you win. You win the inning. So almost every inning can be a walk-off. Or no, every inning could be a walk-off.
Oh,
because say you shut out the party animals, that's the team they play every time. Then all you have to do is score 1 the next inning, and you win that inning. So every inning could be a walk-off.
Now, if like say they score 0, and then the first guy that comes up
hits a tank, that inning's over,
and they switch sides.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because you only need 1 if you shut them out that inning.
That's kind of cool.
So then, like if you win an inning, you get 1 point, and then so that's how it is up until the 8th. So say you win 3 out of the 8 innings, and all the other ones are scoreless.
Okay.
It'd be 3-0 going into the 9th. But in the 9th, every run you score is like an actual run. So say they.
So you have to score the runs and then actually win the inning to get the points.
So if it's 3-0, you won 3 innings. going in the ninth inning.
Okay.
Say the party animals score 4 in the ninth, then that gets added 4 to their score.
Oh wow.
So-
it all adds up at the end of the game, either way.
Well, yeah,
So just the ninth inning.
Just the ninth.
Just the ninth inning would score all the runs.
yeah.
But every inning would just be one.
So
because of the inning win.
the first through the eighth is all just worth 1 point.
Yeah.
Just if you win that inning.
No, I get that. I get
Yeah, and then in the ninth, you add on as many runs as you can.
Yeah.
Because that will add up to the final score.
Bro, this
Okay, I get
is
it.
crazy ass rules.
It makes it a lot
Like,
more
huh?
entertaining because, like I said, every inning could be a walk-off
Yeah.
for
How
the
long was
home
the
team.
game?
Oh, they have a time limit too, 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
2-hour time limit.
convenient.
And then I don't know how it works, but the Bananas went into the bottom of the ninth down, and they had like 2 minutes. And I was like, bro, they got to run. And guy led off with on a walk, you can take as many bases as you want. Every fielder has to touch the ball before the runner can stop. So he got a walk. He made it to first. Mid at bat, if a pass ball goes by, you can take off. Like if there's nobody on, ball gets by the catcher, you can just go.
Oh, like the batter could just get
He
to
could
first.
just dip. He could just be like, see ya. It could be 0-2, and he throws like one over. He could just go. He'd be like, at bat's over. So that was really cool, and then lots of cool things happened. And what I love about it, because the owner Jesse, the creator of it all, he always says like Banana Ball's a game for the fans, and they're out there before the game, like saying hi to everybody.
Yeah.
After the game, as soon as it ends, everyone, the party animals, the bananas, the umpires,
Yeah.
the crew, wait outside and hang around and
That's cool.
sign autographs, take pictures, and all that.
Yeah.
So I got Jackson Olsen, who's a good friend of mine, and he wasn't playing, unfortunately. He got drilled in the face.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Pickoff move.
Damn.
Guy turned to second. He dove back, and the ball just went right in his face.
Yikes.
So he's been out for about a week now. And I met him at the All-Star game in Los Angeles. Then who else did I get? Oh, Stilts. It's the guy that's always
Oh,
walking around on
the
stilts.
Yeah.
Got his. I got the creator, Jesse. And then the umpire, I waited for him. And then I was like, how's that hot dog, dude? He's like, oh, you, dude.
Yeah.
He's like, you're a somebody, aren't you? And I'm like, well, I do YouTube. And he's like, I knew it. I knew. How many do you have? And I'm like, 242,000. He's like, I told you, to his other umpire.
yeah.
He's like, I knew you were a somebody. I just knew it. I was like, I could tell by your camera. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And then I danced with him for a clip. And then he's like, where's the other guy? The guy that gave me the hot dog. And I'm like, oh, he's walking around somewhere. And then he's like, got to get all the other guys, I guess. And
Yeah.
then we're like, all right, well, thank you. And we're leaving. And then Gabe comes back. I'm like, oh, there he is. And he's like, oh, dude, that hot dog. That was a good hot dog.
Hell yeah.
Dipped out. And I don't know if they do it just if the Bananas win, but they gave everybody free donut coupons that are good till the end of August. And everyone got one. And then for my mom, the lady was like, oh, did you get one? And my mom was like, yeah. And she's like, just take these. And she handed her like 20.
Holy crap.
Hell yeah.
And then I was talking to the umpire, and he was like, oh, we should follow each other. And then I was like, oh, okay. I was like, dancing up, I can remember that easily.
yeah.
And I was like, let me write mine down on one of these Dunkin' Donuts coupons. And he's like, oh, no, dude. Take that donut. And then he's like, just DM me. And then he's like, in fact, and he has like a wad in his chest pocket. He's like, take some more. And he hands me like 12.
yeah.
So I got a lot of free
Hell yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts coupons.
Dunkin's not far off from the street.
No, yeah, there's one really close to me.
That's awesome.
He lived up to his word. I could tell how genuine he was. I DM'd him right after. I think like 3 hours later, he hit me back, followed me back, and
Right
he's
on.
like, all right. And I was like, bro, your energy is great at the games. The whole
Yeah.
thing's amazing.
Yeah.
And so I'm
You could
hooked.
Get him for a baseball game.
Oh,
We
dude.
gotta bring him
Oh,
out here,
yeah,
dude.
for one of our dude.
That would be.
For a game would be sweet.
Oh, my God.
I would make my kid come out and just chill and like
Yeah.
stay here. I
Yeah.
gotta go play.
Yeah, I hope he lives out here because they obviously it's
Yeah, they
Savannah
travel,
Bananas.
right?
They're in
Yeah.
Georgia. They're on world tour right now. Or is it world? It's probably
Nation,
country.
nation.
The
Yeah.
world tour.
They're on tour right now, the Banana Tour. And I don't know if he's specifically from California, so I hope he is because that'd be dope to have him umpire one of our games.
Oh, imagine just he calls a strike and then
I want him to ring up Jeff and then do the splits.
Oh my god, yes.
That'd be amazing.
That's gonna be easy though. I mean, come on, it's Jeff.
Yeah, it's easy. All right, well, I think that's everything we got. Unless you got something you want to add, Mobo.
Just thank you, Soup, for
Yeah,
coming
for
on,
sure,
kicking it with us
man.
again. Part 2, loved it.
Yeah, part
Yes.
2. I'm really disappointed you guys though.
Why?
I didn't get my water.
Oh, we didn't even get our water.
We
Well,
didn't even
Just
have
saying,
water.
actually,
you know.
Mobo has a water.
I know.
Where?
I seen
Where?
him drinking.
Where's the
I seen
water?
him drinking it. And I was like, man, I'm over here sweating and
You-
shit. I was just like, what?
Hey,
I don't need it.
You know who else?
I don't need
you know
it.
who else doesn't have a water? I don't got one over here. No one.
it was a co-host only water.
Yeah,
There was a note written on it.
we
saying, "Don't touch
blanked
it."
on that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I was watching him drink and I seriously was like, I don't need it.
Yeah, I totally
I
forgot.
don't need it.
Awful.
All sweaty and shit.
I at first thought I was like, none of us got, and then I'm like, wait a
Wait
minute.
a minute.
Somebody has a water.
This dick.
To be fair, I was drinking it right before you came. But, thank you, Soup, guys.
And then, like I always say, we're always gonna be real with you guys. Now is the window that Benny gave us about a month and a half ago. So I'm gonna ask him for next episode. So we'll see.
We're gonna try and make it happen. I know right now he's in Arizona. Is he doing another?
I knew it
Lumpy
too because I was like, should I even ask Benny? I feel like because Benny posted on his story, it was like, oh, where's the best spot to sit at Chase Field before all this, and I was like, I
That means
feel
he
like
ain't
if
doing
I
it,
ask him, he's gonna tell me he's out of town.
Yeah.
So I didn't even ask him, and then today he's like, oh, what's the best gate to go in through? And I was like, I knew it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, so hopefully next week I think we'll be good because they're in the middle of their dead spot for his travel team right now for Lumpy. They're doing tryouts and stuff. So this is when he told us. So we got to get on that for the next episode. And yeah,
We'll try to make it happen,
yeah.
Benchwarmers.
I know you guys want it. We know. Somebody's still going to comment. We want Benny.
coming. It's coming.
Yes. Patience.
My son is coming too.
God.
And I already did.
I was thinking it. All right. Like the video, subscribe, and all that stuff. Episode 28 is up next. Spotify goes up Thursdays at 2
28.
p.m. Mobo, handle it.
YouTube is on Fridays at 2 p.m. as well. Ladies and gentlemen, have the notification bell on.
Yep.
Follow Soup. Follow Austin. Follow me.
Uh-huh.
Follow the pod. Benchwarmers. Let's get it, guys. Have a good weekend.